NVIDIA RTXIO detailed GPU-assisted storage stack here to stay until CPU core counts rise. NVIDIA at its Q4 launch event announced the RTXIO technology. Storage is the weakest link in a modern computer, from a performance standpoint, and SSDs have had a transformational impact. With modern SSDs leveraging key, consumer storage speeds are now bound to grow with each new key generation doubling per lane I/O bandwidth. PCI Express Gen 4 enables 64 Gbps bandwidth per direction on M.2 SSDs. AMD has already implemented it across its Ryzen desktop platform, Intel has it on its latest mobile platforms, and is expected to bring it to its desktop platform with Rocket Lake. While more storage bandwidth is always welcome, the storage processing stack, the task of processing ones and zeros to the physical layer, is still handled by the CPU. With rise in storage bandwidth, the I/O load on the CPU rises proportionally, to a point where it can begin to impact performance. Microsoft sought to address this emerging challenge with the Direct Storage API, but NVIDIA wants to build on this. According to tests by NVIDIA, reading uncompressed data from an SSD at 7 GB per second, typical max sequential read speeds of client segment key Gen 4 M.2 SSDs, requires the full utilization of 2 CPU cores. The OS typically spreads this workload across all available CPU cores, threads on the modern multi-core CPU. Things change dramatically when compressed data, such as game resources, are being read, in a gaming scenario, with a high number of I/O requests. Modern AAA games have hundreds of thousands of individual resources crammed into compressed resource pack files.